Today, we are diving into a really cool breakthrough from Meta that's literally changing how AI sees the world. I mean, imagine an AI that doesn't just look at a picture, but it actually understands every single object inside it, what it is, where it's going, all of it. Well, that's the promise of Meta's new SAM 3.1, and we're going to break down exactly how it works and why you should care.
So let's start with this question. What if an AI could look at a video feed, not as just, a flat bunch of pixels, but as a real dynamic space filled with individual things it can identify and track? We're talking about a huge leap here, moving from just basic pattern recognition to something that feels a lot more like genuine understanding of a scene.
Okay, so where did this all come from? Well, this is the latest version of Meta's Segment Anything model family, or SAM for short. And the big idea with this new version is a massive upgrade. It's moving from just being able to draw an outline around a shape to actually getting the concept of what that shape is.
And the core innovation here is something they call Segment Anything with Concepts. Now, this is an absolute game changer. Why? Because it lets the AI understand and respond to simple text prompts. So instead of you having to manually click on every single object you want to find, you can just type a phrase like, "Find all the players in red jerseys," and boom, the AI instantly gets that concept and isolates every single one of them.
And you can really see the difference here. With the older models, the whole process was so tedious. You had to click or draw a box around every single object. With SAM 3, you just say what you're looking for, and it finds every single instance in the scene. This is not just a little improvement. It's a totally new way to interact with visual AI.
But, just finding objects is only half the battle. For this to be truly useful in the real world, like say in a self-driving car, the AI has to track those objects in real-time video, and that requires incredible speed. This brings us to the main breakthrough in this latest version, SAM 3.1.
The big secret sauce is this really clever technique called Object Multiplex. To put it simply, it's a super efficient way to track lots of different objects in a video at the same time. Instead of treating each object as a totally separate job, it smartly groups them and processes them together. This makes the whole system unbelievably fast.
Think of it like traffic. The old way was like giving every single car its own private lane on the highway. As you add more and more cars, the whole system just grinds to a halt, right? SAM 3.1's method is more like a high-speed carpool lane or a central hub, where everything gets processed together, smoothly maintaining that high speed no matter how many objects you throw at it.
So what's the result of all this? Well, the performance gain is just staggering. Meta's saying that SAM 3.1 is about 7 times faster when it's tracking 128 objects on a single H100 GPU, and that's one of the most powerful AI chips out there. This is the kind of leap that takes a technology from a cool lab demo to something you can actually use in the real world.
And this really drives the point home. You can see the processing time for the old system was just a major bottleneck, that big bar on the left. It just took way too long to be practical. With SAM 3.1, that time absolutely plummets. This is the efficiency breakthrough that unlocks all the real-world uses we're about to talk about.
All right, so the tech is smart enough to understand concepts, and it's fast enough for real-time video. So what can we do with it? Let's check out some of the places this is already starting to pop up. The possibilities here are just huge. Think about sports, where you can automatically track every player's movement on a field to analyze plays. Or robotics, guiding a machine to find just the right items in a chaotic warehouse. For video editors, this means isolating a person from a busy background in seconds, not hours. It can be used for traffic analysis, factory safety. I mean, the list just goes on and on. But this is about so much more than just a list of cool features. To really get why this matters, we kind of need to zoom out a bit. Technology like this is a critical piece of the puzzle for the entire future of AI.
This does a great job of showing the big picture. Think of it like a 3-layer cake. At the bottom, you have sensors, cameras and stuff, capturing raw data. At the very top, you have the apps we all want to build, like smart robots or AR glasses. Well, reliable perception, the kind SAM 3.1 offers, is that essential middle layer that connects the two. Without it, the apps at the top have no idea what's going on in the world.
Right now, almost all the AI hype is about generative AI, models that create new text and images. But perceptive AI, the kind that understands the world that's already here, is arguably just as important, maybe even more so for building truly intelligent systems. Generation gets the headlines for sure, but perception is what builds real-world capability. It's what lets AI step out of the computer and into our world.
Now, of course, we need a quick reality check. As powerful as this is, it's not perfect. It's not magic. The real world is messy.
Things like motion blur, supercrowded scenes where everything is overlapping, or just bad lighting. These are still incredibly tough problems for any computer vision system to solve perfectly every single time.
So, when you boil it all down, what's the key takeaway here? If you remember just one thing, let it be this. Meta's SAM 3.1 is a fundamental upgrade that makes AI vision dramatically more practical and useful in the real world. It's giving AI eyes that are both smarter and a whole lot faster.
And that leaves us with one last really big question. If large language models taught AI how to talk, are perceptive models like SAM 3.1 what will finally teach AI to truly understand our physical reality? It really feels like we're one huge step closer to finding that out.